Bem-vindo! Hoje é o nosso primeiro programa falando no inglês, no ConecTv.
Welcome to the Algarve by ConecTv.
Nataliya Rososhenko Properties, your key to unlocking your dream home. Kit and Caboodle, high-quality pre-loved furniture. GC Partners, our service is our currency. Bamper Properties and Lifestyle.
Hello, welcome back. Welcome back to the Algarve. We've spoken about wine and dentistry and all sorts, but of course if you're going to move here to the Algarve or you're moving away from the Algarve, one of the key things we have to talk about is property. So I'm thrilled that Nataliya's joined us today because Nataliya isn't just a real estate agent, she's a single mother. She arrived in Portugal not speaking any Portuguese or English. There's loads going on. She's just a complete success story. Welcome. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me.
How did all this start?
To be here.
How did you get here?
Holidays. Holidays in Portugal. My parents asked me to come to Portugal for 1 month on holidays because my dream was to study law, to be a lawyer. And they said, before you're going to go study, so please come here and just have fantastic time in Portugal with us, and then you can do whatever you want. So I came, yes.
And then you did whatever you want and you didn't go.
23 years ago when I came. Yes, 23 years ago I made my decision to stay in Algarve, in Portugal. I fell in love with this country and so much happened already, you know. If I look back 23 years ago, if somebody would tell me, Nataliya, you're going to go to Portugal, you're going to be there for living there in 23 years, you're going to have your business, you're going to be successful business lady, I probably would say, I don't know, would I choose this road or not? But yes, I am. I'm very happy. I'm happy to be here and I'm happy who I became.
And you're a perfect example of the strength that it takes as a couple, as an individual, but you've arrived without the language skills.
Yes.
And you've fought your way through, you haven't looked back, you haven't returned to the Ukraine and then come back again. You've kept going, and that by itself shows absolute grit and determination and professionalism, because if you weren't getting it right, you would not be sat here today,
yes,
being able to tell us the success story. So you were in the finals of the Algarve Business Awards last year. That in itself, the people that beat you in the end are a big company with a load of employees. And here it's you and a small team of 1 or 2 people, and that's it.
Yes.
Fantastic. So where are you based?
We're based in Almensil. We work mostly online. We don't have an office at the moment, but we were very successful.
Do you think it's necessary to have an office?
Not for us, not for Nataliya Rososhenko Properties.
I don't think so.
You know, we can meet our buyer or seller somewhere in a nice coffee shop, or we can go to the villa, you know, we can talk to them then. It's very important for us to see them personally, to connect with them, because it's all about connection. It's all about their needs. We need to understand exactly what they're looking, you know, for them, for their family, because it's a big investment, you know, and we really want to make them happy. You know, we're selling lifestyles. We're selling dreams, you know, it's something that each our purchase, it's unique story about that, you know. And I was, as you know, I was working before also for another real estate agencies, but my decision was why I wanted to go on my own, because I wanted to give more time. I want to give this individual time for them, so they can call me anytime they want. They can tell me what exactly they need, you know, and I'll be there for them, you know. And this is, I think, our success, why we get so far.
Yeah.
You know, why?
Because you care.
Yes, we care. We do care a lot, and mostly of my buyers and sellers, they became very good friends of ours. And I get invited all over the world, you know, Philippines, America, Australia, Spain, I don't know, it's amazing, yes.
And I think also the way a lot of real estate agents survive, the survivors, we work in partnership with other agents, and we work in partnership with other companies, such as architects. Lawyers have got to be independent, accountants have got to be independent, but we are able to recommend, because over time, we've possibly worked with people who kind of weren't really doing what we wanted them to do, or maybe the communication skills weren't right, or they didn't understand the culture from the different countries. So you kind of hone it in, don't you? And your extended team becomes that little bit smaller, but it's people you know ultimately you can trust. Yes. They know if people are coming from you, they're not window shoppers. They're coming in, they absolutely want to buy, they're asking legitimate questions, they have a legitimate time frame. So we're not wasting anybody's time.
Yes, correct. Yeah, we can help with anything as well. Like you said, architect with the projects, with the interior designer. We can help with the management. And I always say to my buyers, you know, if you buy the house, don't forget us. Don't forget Nataliya Rosso Properties, because you can always pick up your phone and call us. Nataliya, we have a problem with this. Or Nataliya, can you help us with this? Yes, of course we can. You know, because we are there for you. We don't want just to. My thing is, I always put my buyer or vendor, my client, before anything else. You know, it's not like, oh, I just want to make my commission and that's it. No. You know, I'm there for you, you know, and I want you to trust me, you know, and this is how we work. And
you've just touched on that, the white elephant in the room, commission. We always get the, but you don't charge more commission than in our country, and absolutely, yes, we do. But for me, we do, because people, you see it on Facebook all the time, we're thinking about moving to Portugal in the next 6 months or year. Where do you think is the best place to move to? Really? Really? We don't know you until we have that conversation. We don't know you until you tell us that you have 2 children, or you like horses, walking, whatever it might be, because that's going to make a difference to the location. Are you in your 60s, 70s, and possibly need to be not far from the hospital?
Yes.
All this sort of stuff, it all comes in. If we don't have that story, we can't help. So, so
it is important. Yes, it is important for us to know, especially if you're just an investor. You know, you want to invest your money, then sell your house and make some profit, or you want to buy the house, but you want to move to Portugal and have your life here with your family, or you just want to come here on holidays and then you would like to rent your property. So all these questions we need to know. It's very important. Of course, we can suggest our lawyer with who we're working. We need to make sure who's surveyor who's going to check the house, to do the report. All this and
you handhold. You have to handhold, because it's all about educating the client as much as educating yourself about your clients. It's educating your client about the differences between their country and this country. For example, we have Americans have been our biggest buyers here for the last 5-6 years now, and Americans tend to love history. Everything historic. However, ideally, you're going to have the historic look with the 100-year-old building, but inside it will already have been refurbished, and it's not going to happen. If you're going to get the look, the chances are you've got a metre stone wall, it's cold, and it could well be north-facing, so you have to see if you have permissions to be able to just spin it and turn it round, or reinvent the property, if you like, and make it south-facing. But this kind of thing takes a lot of time, and I don't know about you, but I get our clients that tend to argue with me and tell me it's not like that. Well, I've been here 30 years. Yes, it is.
Let's think that it's Portugal, first of all. Life here is very relaxing. That's why lots of people investing in Portugal, you know. It's not New York, the city that never sleeps, you know. So I always...
We're asleep most of the time.
So I always say to my buyers, you know, please prepare yourself, because it will take time, but in the end you're going to love it. You're going to love to live here. So of course we try to help as much as we can. You know, yes, we do call. We can call architects. We can call the lawyers, and we put a little bit pressure on them, and they do amazing job. You know, and
of course the other thing about Portugal uniquely is nothing is set in stone. The laws are fluid.
Yes.
Everything moves. The PDM changes every 10 years, but per borough, This isn't a national thing. Your area is going to change. You've got to be on point. We had the cadastro fiasco.
They're changing
recently.
every time, every month is something new.
And without notice.
Yes.
So it's one of those things. So when people are saying, why do you earn this sort of money? Because it could be ages. We might be working with somebody for 6 months before they really get it, or 12 months. And then, of course, they go to buy something, and now all the parameters have changed, all the laws have changed, and now that's not really easy either. So there's a lot of work involved in background, and if you're going to get it right for somebody's lifestyle, you've got to take all of these things into consideration, keep working with them, be patient, get them to be patient.
Yes, I agree, and we always want to get right, because this is, and it's our mission, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have this amazing client, I love her, she became to be my friend, her name is Lisa, and she was looking for one house for quite a long time. And I could see that, you know, she needs a little bit help, and so one day she fell in love with this villa in Fonte Santa, and she went there a few times. Couldn't make her decision, so I said, okay, listen, let's do the picnic here. So I called the vendors and I said, listen, can I do the picnic? Because, you know, this lovely buyer, she doesn't know what to do, you know. She went, bought nice things, you know, she had a picnic there in the garden with her friends. I left them there for 3-4 hours, you know. And in the end, she made the decision. This is what all about Nataliya Rosso properties. You know, we help. We just don't want to, you know, sell, and no, we don't do that, you know.
And by doing that, she was able to imagine herself living there all the time.
Yes, visualization.
Absolutely. And it's that feeling of comfort, isn't it? That feeling of security that you are looked after, like you said. Yes. Whatever comes up on that process, you're there to help them and support them and to see them through. Wow. So that's where you are now, and this is a growth all the way. I've watched you obviously from a distance. We worked together a few years ago, or we worked as associates, didn't we, a few years ago? To carve this position out for yourself is quite unique. So is it unique? It's let's just you're inspiring because you haven't let go. You had the war obviously that came up, and I felt your tears, and I watched you working with the communities here. You picked things up yourself. You went and bought things yourself, and you sent them back home. And kudos to you, Nataliya. You carried on doing everything you needed to do here for you, your lifestyle, your kids, and at the same time you supported everybody there. So it shows grit and determination. So all the success you have is based on that, as you as an individual. Don't be humble. No, I'm very proud to know you, and I'm very proud to have been, if you like, part of this story, even if I've been in the background just supporting the only way I could. It's wonderful to see, and there was your picture just then with your award. So where do you see things going now? You work primarily, said, in the Golden Triangle, Almond Seal.
Golden Triangle, Lulé. I do have beautiful properties in Salgados, in Albufeira, also in Carveiro, in Porches. I have amazing residents there. So we do work all over the Algarve with luxury properties mostly, but it's Golden Triangle, Lulé, till Bully came. This is our area where we concentrate. Sometimes we have, like you say, American clients who come here, or even from Ukraine. I have also some people who would like to buy. We take them and just, we do the tour. We go around Algarve, we're showing each area. Yes, it's difficult because we need to have time for that, But if I really see this person, they would like to buy it, then we do that. Yes.
You're going to invest your time.
Yes, I do invest my time because I want them to be happy. I want people to be happy. I want them to have their dream come true.
Yeah. So what's next?
Next
for Rosso Properties,
Next, I'm planning to have a bigger team. I have my colleague Renata. She's with me. She did very good, very organized. I'm very happy. She's on holidays now, so probably she would come with me. Maybe in the future have an office, maybe not. I don't really know because these 4 years it was amazing for us. And pandemic really proved to us all that we don't need one. So we don't. It depends. Sometimes I think I do because I just want to dress nice and I just want to come to my office, have a nice coffee or tea, you know. But I have so many really nice places here that I can go and have my meetings or work on my computer or just stay home when my children are in the school. You know?
Yeah.
So we're going to grow. We're going to grow, and we would like to have more listings, you know, and we are there. You know, I would like to meet the buyers and vendors. I would like to see them, sit down with them. Tell about our marketing. As you know, our marketing is quite good. We're going to be now in the Golden Book as well. We are in a few magazines already. Every time
I open anything to do with social media, there you are again.
Yes.
Whether you're on the beach or in a house or the garden or with your clients. Yes, you're doing very, very well.
Yes,
and of course the networking groups as well.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
You know what? I absolutely love it. This is the energy I'm taking from it. I love to meet people, you know, I like to talk with them, you know, have a drink, you know, discuss. I love it, yeah.
So if people, so we've just said listings are just as important as obtaining clients who want to buy.
Yes.
So how does anybody reach you? What's the best? Is it Instagram? Is it your website? How do you want people to contact you?
They can always contact us, find us on our, or they can always find all our contacts on our social media, which is Instagram, also Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, or please just go to our website, which is www.rosso.properties. You can send us your request. Also, I would like to mention this: if you need evaluation, we also can evaluate your house. It's completely free. So yeah, just simply send me an email, Nataliya@rosso.properties, and I will be happy to meet you personally.
Okay, so www.rosso.properties.com.
Yes.
Okay, so that's your Instagram, all your social media, your YouTube, the website. Very, very easy. And if you haven't got a pen, jump on my Instagram, Living Life Algarve, and I'll put it all up there anyway, and make sure that you get in contact. Yeah, you're hard to miss, I have to say.
Everybody knows me in Algarve.
Yeah.
So we will always meet somewhere, you know.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much for coming in. It's been an absolute pleasure, and there's so many more things to talk about with real estate, but it can get a little bit heavy. The bottom line is we live in a beautiful, beautiful region. It's very welcoming for all foreigners. So look at where you are, having arrived here with no English and no Portuguese. You put me to shame probably in both languages now.
Yeah, now Portuguese, English, you know, yes, I do speak very good Portuguese now, and English as well, you know.
Yeah, you do.
I remember it was a little bit, when I just arrived, I couldn't speak any English, you know, but I'm very happy I can speak.
And the important thing is, as well as the languages, is the understanding the culture.
Yes.
We all work that bit differently. Yeah, very, very important. So congratulations, keep doing whatever it is you're doing.
Thank you.
It's wonderful to see.
Thank you for inviting me.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. So there's your introduction to one of our primary successful individual, single mother, immigrant, Ukrainian, wonderful people.
Not single.
Oh, not single.
Not single.
Well, yes.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
He hasn't quite got you there. He's still got some work to do.
No, I have an amazing person by my side, and I'm very happy. And I have amazing children, Jasper and Jasmine.
Oh,
my family was supporting me, so I'm the happiest person in this world.
Fantastic. Well done. Perfect way to finish. Perfect. So there we are, another successful story. So when you're coming over here and you think about what should I do? How do I, you know, what can I do? I need to earn some money. Be the best you can be at what you do. Look at it, research it, find a niche, and give it your absolute best, and you will succeed, as we've seen here with Nataliya. So there we go. So just before we wrap it up, I'm going to tell you that on the 15th of March, we have the Motown Soul event in Silves with our resident DJ, our Motown DJ Sebo, or Mark Sebastian, from Kiss FM. And there's also, they have a singer, Dina, who's going to be with them this time as well. So that's the 15th up in Silge. Again, details on my Instagram. And we have Goldra Dog Sanctuary. They will have their monthly luncheon again on the 15th in Almasil. So again, I'll put those details up for you. Let me see what else is going on. Of course, importantly, our team leave here in a couple of days, heading off to America, where they are opening up our studio in Texas. So give it 2 or 3 weeks. Let's see where we go from there, and get your cowboy boots and your hats on, and we'll be saying howdy to our we'll be doing our new team over in America. We do the whole bit. So thank you very much for coming in and joining us. I'll see you again in a couple of weeks, where we're going to be meeting Chef Paulo Monteiro, who's obviously going to be carrying on this theme of lifestyle in the Algarve. We've got somewhere to live. We had Quinta dos Vales that showed us what to drink, and now Monteiro is going to be feeding us. So I'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye.
Kit and Caboodle, high-quality pre-loved furniture. GC Partners, our service is our currency. Bamper Properties and Lifestyle.